More for 2 hours or so.
So the little boy, basically, he beat him for about 2 hours, you're saying?
Yeah.
Was he asking for help? What was he saying?
Well, he mostly did I say mommy. And we just stand up. Couldn't believe what I say. Maybe that's why I feel like I feel it.
Welcome. If you're new via here, be sure to click the subscribe button and also click the bell icon so that you'll be notified about videos uploaded from this channel. The topics that we'll be discussing today: pastor stabbed to death by son, 16-year-old Keelan shot dead, mother of 4-year-old was beaten to death, explain what happened, and more. The police are investigating the fatal shooting of a 16-year-old boy in Majestic Gardens, St. Andrew. The teen, who is identified as Keelan Winston, died on Wednesday from a bullet wound. It was reported that the teenager and other boys were at an apartment when he was shot. He was pronounced dead at the hospital. A 3-vehicle collision was reported in Long Hill, Montego Bay. Viewers and subscribers, from the looks of things, you can see wait them man, you can't wait. But even said them, but the one in the middle, him no know how to wait. Obviously, him that try to overtake the truck, ride pan a narrow road. So as him swing round the truck, a next vehicle that come and him swing right into it. All because you can't wait. All because you can't leave on the yard on time for reach on a destination. All because you don't know to take time on the road and value other people's lives. If you notice, every single day we have an accident. Sometimes we just don't come and talk about it. But things like this, I have to come show you. You just need for wait on a turn. That is all is required of you. If you did stay behind the truck, and just wait, none of this would happen. It's most a reason why the truck driver stopping out. The man not gonna just stop on a long road for nothing at all. So you not just wait and see what is what. No, you're in a rush more than anybody else. So you have to swing round and swing right in the people in car, mashing it up along with the truck, and then you gonna right down at the hospital, gonna lie down on your back because your foot mash up, your hand mash up. Then that didn't make no sense. You could have saved yourself all that time, all that money, just by waiting for 2 seconds or maybe a minute. That's all you have to do, Now, you're going to sit down for months, plus you have vehicle for fix back. And the biggest point of all, you still not reach Ushpa Yeda hurry up for go. You still not reach now. You could have at least reached late, but no, you choose for not going at all. Grateful enough, nobody lost their life. Just some minor injuries was reported, nothing major or life-threatening. Montego Bay-based attorney Tara Morgan was on Thursday freed of all charges in relation to the loss of 19 firearms and a large quantity of ammunition from a security company. The 36-year-old lawyer, who was a director of a company which is located in Montego Bay, St. James, was charged for failing to secure a place for storage of firearms and ammunition. Morgan's parents, Courtney Morgan and Pauline Smith, who were involved in the company, was also charged in the matter. However, they pleaded guilty and were both fined last year. It was reported that on May 25, 2019, the security company was broke into and firearms and ammunition were stolen. Following this, an audit was conducted by officers from the Firearm Licensing Authority. The audit revealed that the premises was not properly secured and was poorly maintained. However, the trial under cross-examination, Morgan's attorney, Queen's Counsel Peter Champagne, suggested that the main witness for prosecution, that taking all into account, the premises was secured, even though the witness had previously stated it wasn't. The witness agreed to the suggestion. It was further revealed under cross-examination that there were no written regulations governing the specific breaches that covered the area that gave rise to the view that the premises was not properly secured. At the end of the cross-examination, the prosecution was constrained to offer no further evidence against Morgan. The matter was heard in the Montego Bay Parish Court. A 14-year-old boy is suspected to have drowned on day in a tank in the community of Lincoln in Brownstown, St. Anne. He has been identified as Christoph Lynch, a grade 7 student of Brownstown High School. It was reported that Christoph went to the tank, which is located under the house. His body was later seen. Deputy Superintendent Kevin Francis, in charge of operations for St. Anne Police, told our news team that investigations are being carried out. A teen of popular Westmoreland pastor has been taken into custody by the police in connection with a stabbing death. Garnet Foster was found with stab wounds at his Peterfield home that he shared with his son. It is reported that early this morning, residents raised an alarm after hearing loud screams coming from the premises. Checks were made and Foster, who preached at the Church of God of Mountain Assembly in Peterfield, was discovered lying in his bed with multiple stab wounds. He was rushed to the Savalamar Hospital where he was pronounced dead. The police were informed and following an investigation, his son was taken into custody for questioning.
You know, with him for a good while, I tell him, say, eat the food, eat the food, eat the food, eat the food. He did not eat it. Until him said, he might get one whip for you. So when he picked the whip and come in, I said, if you lick him with that, I have it done. But this time the other kids them did it outside. So I don't know if them hearing that took place. Him said me for shut up my mouth.
He beat him once with the stick. How long was that?
It was for 2 hours or so.
So the little boy, basically, he beat him for about 2 hours, you're saying?
Yeah.
So he would stop and then go back, or?
Stop, go back, stop, go back. I have to tell him, say, no, that is enough now, you do too much.
And then whilst he's doing that, Nashawn was bawling.
Yeah.
Was he asking for help? What was he saying?
When he mostly did, I say, mommy. And me just stand up, couldn't believe what I say. Maybe that's why I feel like I feel it, because I actually stand up for a while and him not enough for controlling anger.
Has your son ever expressed that he was afraid of him?
Well, ever since him talk to him rough, like him that say, go and go sit down and talk to him rough. I'm always say, you don't need to talk to him like that, he must say. The man a girl, he a good man like girl.
She insists she's always wanted better for her son, but never had the means to provide him with a good life. Before meeting her boyfriend a few months ago, she didn't have a stable living arrangement. Now she's homeless again and needs help to bury her child. The psychological impact of the incident is also taking a toll. To other women who may be going through a similar situation,
discipline your child yourself. Whether you try to get him a family, just do it yourself. I think that was my mistake. Trying to think that, like when I have the father figure, him get a father figure.
So people, basically what the mother is saying is that her boyfriend always tried to scold the child with physical punishment, which means beating. But him take it too far this time. The lady said the man beat the child for 2 hours with a stick. Just for eat little food. I mean, how the baby a go eat when him telling us say him don't feel well? You should have considered just carrying him to a doctor from beginning. The mother further suggested that she tried to stop it, but the man turned on and used the same stick and beat her. When the stick never had a work out, him get a piece of iron and finish him job. Shortly after, the child developed a seizure, and that is when them rushed him to the hospital and he was later pronounced dead. But what we also get from this is that the mother could not maintain her nor the child, so basically she have to go by anything the man say. Because if she not do it, she will get put out on the street and she not gonna have enough food or nothing for she and the child. So I guess that is the reason why she never really want to say anything. And it is clear that the man was a bully, so she did probably afraid of him. Now Rosie is homeless and she is seeking help to bury her son. Viewers and subscribers, I would love to hear what are your thoughts on all these stories down in the comment section, especially about the 4-year-old case. So I'm not afraid to leave it down there. We have made it to the end of our next video. Thank you guys for watching. Catch you guys next time. I'm out, and stay blessed and stay safe.